Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, guys? I see Wake Dog Lover 1. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, good to see everyone. How was everyone's Monday and Tuesday? Hope you guys have been having a good day. I'm a little bit into this this one Jirachi encounter already. I was doing some stuff working with that battery. So our battery is good. We won't have to deal with that anymore. We'll save like that second for every encounter. So we're just gonna go ahead and get underway here. Hey, how's it going, Cinder? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Should keep going with this, but I'm gonna have to flip that off and on again. Yep. There we go. There we go. You're doing okay. Yeah, I see you're still sick, Dog Lover. I hope you feel better soon. Marmu, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Drew DPS spec that you don't play that consistently overshadows the spec you do play and causes you to get kicked out of groups for no reason other than your spec. Got nerfed hard. Dang. Is your Feral Druid more viable now? It brings you immense joy. Nice. Yeah, you're still sick. I'm sorry to hear it, Dog Lover. I hope you feel better soon. Playing Pokemon Sun. How's that going? Doing good. I just started your first attempt at the Emerald Kaizo Nuzlocke. Ooh. So gonna be doing that while watching the stream. How am I? I'm doing well. I'm doing a lot better than I was on Sunday. Having yesterday to kind of take a little bit of a break was good. I worked on a little bit of a side project. I posted a little bit. I hinted at it in the Discord. I don't think anyone really caught on, but I did. Yeah, I've got a project I'm working on. I'm really excited to see where it goes. I kind of thought I was... Have you guys ever been doing like any kind of like little project or something? You feel like you're like 90% of the way there. You get that like last 10% done, and then like as you're finishing it, you realize you're barely even started. Because that happened to me. That happened to me last night, so I'm trying to figure out where to go next with what I'm doing. You're doing good, good. I'm doing well, I'm doing well. Yesterday and today at work were pretty good, pretty straightforward, nothing, no wrenches thrown into anything yet this week. You playing Atelier? Aisha? My stream notification popped up. I just wanted to watch something awesome. Glad to have you in here, man. Pokemon Sun's going good. You're taking pictures of Pokemon? Oh, that's awesome. You hope, gonna be drinking, Boomkin tears all day? Feral Supremacy is upon us. Or at least it will be in 2 to 3 months when patch 9.1 comes out. So, like, was it just announced that it was getting nerfed? Or is it, like, officially nerfed? Yo, Hamza, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Ah, dang it. I didn't want it to growl. So I'm gonna need to growl back. I have to. There's no way I win otherwise. It's gonna be risky. Crits could happen. If a crit happens, Mudkip hitting me, it's over. That's just the unfortunate side of it. I think because we got that first non-growled hit off. Okay, and we got the crit. The crit helps a lot because that locks in a win for us. Alright. Did you watch the last Falcon Winter Soldier episode? I haven't won. I haven't. I need to because I feel like I enjoy it more if I'm not binging it. So I need to watch it before Friday, so like I'm not binging 2 episodes, which I guess really isn't binging, but I'm not watching them back to back, right? So yeah, I should watch that. You're good, awesome. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm excited for some projects that I'm working on and stuff. I was supposed to get another part of it from Amazon today, but I was actually supposed to get it like Sunday, and then it was delayed, and then it was delayed yesterday. So I'm waiting on that, but no, I've been working on this little project. I'm really excited. Hopefully it becomes a video idea soon. PTR for 9 came out. Okay, announced a big nerf. Cool, cool. Added a lot of single target burst combined with their 3-minute DPS cooldown and their Covenant ability. Okay. It's getting good. Yeah, I need to check it out. I need to see the new episode. I mean, I trust Marvel to make good things. I know some of my friends who are especially a lot more into more artsy kind of stuff. Like, everyone agrees that Marvel stuff is good. I think for them it's just like, it's like above average, but it's not great, you know? But yeah, it's for sure. I expect Marvel to do well with that. So, all right, let's save. Yo, Peter, welcome. Just realized since lockdown is easing in the UK, you now will not be able to participate in the tournament since you are back at your job. Ooh, no! I mean, yay for, like, lockdowns letting up and for having a job and everything, man, but oof. That's unfortunate. I guess, like, the timing of it just doesn't line up. I'm sorry, man. What? What? Of course, like... Are you gonna pick back up, or am I gonna have to unplug you back in? Of course, we completely lose the device. Sorry if you guys are also hearing the Windows sounds, because you really shouldn't have to. We're totally missing the Jirachi animation. I have no clue how far through it is. I feel like this might be the last Pokeball spin. Hey, I was right! Alright, cool, so I can restart that. There we go. We just completely missed that Jirachi encounter. That's unfortunate. And now the HDMI is being funky? What's going on with this thing? Come on. Yo, Eternal Coco, welcome. How are you doing today? You changed your hairstyle and color in Pokemon Sun right now. Awesome. Alright, let's check this Jirachi. I'm kind of glad that one wasn't shiny solely off of the technical difficulties. It'd be really awkward if... Come on! What the heck's going on with this thing? This is why I stopped using the capture card that I'm using for that GameCube. I switched to like my main capture card being in my computer now because this one has so many like old one has so many disconnecting problems. But I wasn't gonna get a second expensive internal capture card for a singular GameCube on a singular hunt. Thought it was your computer. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you got that Snivy. There we go. Hopefully that stays fixed and working. You're doing good. That's good. That's good to hear, Coco. That's good to hear. Alright guys, I don't know why this capture... I'm just gonna restart this thing. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, this GameCube has some problem. This GameCube has an issue of some kind, I feel. Unfortunately. This bonus disc GameCube, at least. Oh, also, I think the Jirachi disc, I wasn't paying attention at all because I was dealing with the, like, Jirachi disc itself having issues, but I think because the battery's fixed in this Ruby cartridge now, I think, I might be wrong, but I think it means that it'll actually fix the berry glitch. Which I don't know if that's faster or slower. Honestly, replacing the battery might have made it slower if, like, it detects it can patch the berry glitch. There's still room for nerfs and ferals since the patch isn't for another 2 to 3 months, but starting off with a huge nerf to Boomkin is kind of promising and satisfying. I mean, yeah, as a game developer, you want all of your classes to be usable. That's what Outriders already patched. Already patched 3 classes, or 3 of the 4 classes got nerfed within a week of the game coming out. Unfortunately, mine is one of those. They didn't nerf it too bad for me. For me, it wasn't nearly as big of a problem. But dang. Berry glitch. Basically, like, I don't know the exact specifics of it, but something with the clock in the games, the thing could just, like, eventually your game would stop growing berries. Like, if your cartridge was old enough, it just wouldn't grow berries anymore. Or your save was old enough, it just wouldn't grow berries. Go to jail after you check. That's a little dark, but that would be the case. Just beat Radical Red and it was fun. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, Goldie, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Ah. Yo, MT, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today, man. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so it's just something with, like, the game, like, you would never know that this was a problem. Unless you had, like, significant amount of time put into the save on your game. But the glitch can't be patched, or it just won't even attempt to patch it if the battery's dead. Because at that point berries are broken anyways, since they're time-based. My hair is really getting long, guys. It's to the point I like tucked it back up into my hat just because it was getting annoying on my neck. You're doing fine. Pretty stressed about your overdue assignments, though. Honor sucks. Well, hey, best of luck getting those done. Internal clock? Yeah, so like, you know how, like, I guess a good example nowadays is like Sun and Moon uses the clock to determine what time of day it is in the game and what Pokemon spawn. And you know, nowadays you just look at, like, the game just looks at your 3DS or your Switch or your DS or something and gets the time from that. But before Gen 4, basically Gen 3 and earlier, on Game Boy, the system didn't have a clock. So the only thing you had to go off of was, like, the game would ask you what the time was, and the game would have to have a battery on it to keep that clock running, even when the game wasn't plugged into the system. Because without the battery, you know, there's nothing to power, like, a little clock inside there that would keep track of time. So, you know, that way, if you set the clock to be, like, 9 a.m., when it's 9 a.m. for you, if you turned off the Game Boy after playing for 5 minutes, and then came back, you would want the clock to, and like you came back an hour later, you would want the clock to be up to date, and not just have only had the 5 minutes pass from playing. Honors is basically burnout for gifted kids in disguise. I feel that. Doesn't it say the internal clock is dry? It'll say, yeah, it'll say the internal battery is dry. Mine shouldn't right now. I did replace the battery yesterday. But yeah, so that's what that warning is related to. Is it's related to the battery being dead, which in Gen 3 didn't really affect anything outside of the clock. The clock and to an extent the RNG behind shiny hunting. Just a ton of extra work. I mean, I was in Honors Goldie, yeah, I know. I know the feeling. You're having to quarantine for a week because of someone else, so chilling at home with no work. Hey, that's nice. Unfortunate for the quarantine side of it, I guess I should have said, like, I'm sorry that, like, I guess you got, like, exposed or, like, something like that, but being able to stay home for a week with no work's pretty nice, I will admit. I would want that. But I can do my work from home. So I'd never just be at home without work unless I was, like, actually sick. Radical Red had the whole National Dex and Megas in a Game Boy game. That's pretty crazy. I mean, there's no way, like, a game like that would fit on an actual Game Boy cartridge. But it is really cool to see all that kind of stuff, like, written into it. See, I don't get sometimes why that bonus disc reboots the system, and sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure what causes that, but it does, and it's whack. They called you special at school? In the last tournament, you were hanging out with Miss MT, watching a movie, had to order food, then eat food, have a phone call, a phone with headset to hear stream, all while playing tournament, and being so lucky. That's a pretty intense setup right there at that point. 9 points, one's raid has a mythic difficulty mount drop. Ooh, that sounds nifty. I'm not 100% sure exactly what that means, but neat. That's cool. It sounds like you're excited about it, so I'm going to assume it's a good thing. Also, how's all the new stuff working for you, Cinder? I saw you had the monitor all set up and everything now. I hope that's working out for you well. Need to work on your schoolwork and stuff, but WoW news is too exciting. It should be motivation to, like, make sure everything is possible is done before that happens, before that drops. I guess, granted, if it's in, like, 2 to 3 months, then, like, then you're talking about, like, probably being out for the semester by then. Once you get Jirachi, you should do a Xenoverse or Radical Red playthrough. I don't really do a lot of playthroughs. I wouldn't say I'd never do one, I just don't do a lot of them. Didn't mean to hit A there. Yo, what's going on, Vanillix? Needs to do a Let's Play of a Pokemon game. We should make that a goal of some kind. A member goal. If we get to a certain number of members, we do it. I think about next tourney's nicknames. True? True, you gonna get signed up for it? Because sign-ups got posted today, guys. If you are interested in participating in the tournament that will happen on Saturday, the sign-ups are on Discord. Wait, got that all set up. It is the Monocolor. Monocolor won the poll. When you become a member? Still trying to get all that stuff set up, man. I get that, I get that. A lot of, like, the companies that deal with money on the internet always want to be really careful about it. Some raids will have a mount drop of a certain, drop off a certain boss on Mythic difficulty. While the raid is current content, there's a 100% chance that 2 mounts will drop when there are 20 people in the group. Max amount of people who can be in a Mythic raid. Cool. Basically, 2 people will get the mount. There's a 100% chance that there will be 2 people that earn the mount from it. Okay, cool, cool. I get what you're saying, though. Basically, like, when there's 20 people, 2 of them are guaranteed to get that mount. Like, it's not, like, up to 2. It's like 2 people will get it. Yeah. I gotcha, I gotcha. Makes sense. I'm not a very big fan of that. I like... And I guess, like, that makes sense. It makes, like... Either way, it's basically just, like, a 10% chance, right? Of an individual person getting it. Which is pretty good. I've been playing a lot of Outriders. My buddies and I got to the end game now, so we're doing expeditions. And, like, I think our chances of stuff dropping is, like, if you gold it, because there's the time stuff for it. Like, if you get the best time, if you beat, like, the gold time. With what we're running now, we basically get 4 drop. We're guaranteed 4 drops at a chance of, like, 25 chance of it being a legendary drop. So, yeah, it's the same kind of deal. Thought it was going to be legendaries except for MT Eternity. Yeah, only you are only allowed to fight with, like, base level, no evolutions. Everyone else gets to choose from Ubers. You have to choose non-final evolutions. Beat Outriders because you joined a game that was at the end. I don't know if that counts. But I guess it unlocks expeditions, doesn't it? In theory, especially the guilds that are like cutting edge raiders, would go there week after week and pass them out around to people who don't have it. Interesting. Since mounts are account wide. What's Outriders? It's like it's a looter shooter like Destiny. It came out on the 1st. It was made by the people who made the original Gears of War. I've been really enjoying it. I haven't played a lot of other games like it. The closest thing I've played to it is Borderlands. And from what my friend who plays a lot of games like Outriders says, is that Borderlands is the weakest connection to another game. But again, that's what I recognize as, like... That's what I recognize it as far as, like, doing... As far as just, like, the way loot drops and stuff. Hashtag Weedle Sweep Hype. I'm expecting it, man. But yeah, so it's like it's a third-person FPS. No, it's a third-person shooter. It's not a third-person, first-person shooter. That was dumb. But it's a third-person shooter. It's got a pretty cool story to it. You have like you know, like magic abilities and stuff, and like there's a lot of work that goes into specking out the right, like setting up the right like specs and stuff with different abilities on your weapons and your armor and like your just class traits. Yo, how's it going, Mel? Up to 30 Piplup eggs. You will get this thing super quick. I believe in you. Mel's hunting for a shiny Piplup, guys. It's in Gen 4, right? Right, Mel? I feel like that's what I remember it being in from what you sent me. That we should play. If we can get like a full party together at some point and we have like people who are capable of doing expeditions, screw around in Discord with it. Are you doing the tournament on Gen 8 Showdown? I don't know if Wake clarified that. I don't know if Wake's in the chat. I think he's doing his Kaizo Emerald thing. He might still be listening though. So Wake, if you're in the chat, I guess that is a good question to answer. My assumption would be yes. Like, I assume it's just Gen 8. Is it Gen 7 or Gen 8 OU aside from that? Gen 4 Masuda, best of luck, Mel. Ooh, and yeah, the Gen 4 Masuda. Yeah, you have some of the Japanese games, so you can actually do that one. Speaking of Outriders, your raid leader has started playing it, and he told you Something interesting about it, namely that it has timed expeditions that scale up in difficulty. Yee! That's what I'm doing now. That's what it kind of reminded me of, like, what you've been doing. Yeah, so the loot drops, the loot rarity and the amount of loot, or like the chance of getting higher rarity loot and the amount of it, the chances for it to drop, go up the faster you do it and the higher the world tier is, or the challenge tier is when you play it. Gen 8 Showdown, cool. Beat the story because you joined someone's game out of curiosity and they're at the end of the game, so you got carried. Yeah, I mean, that's a very... I would feel very sad if that was the way that I beat that game. Was I, like, learn what the final boss is and how the game ends. Just by, like, dropping into a random match that far in. Wait, can you drop into a match that far in? Will it let you? Because it's like, you like choose your story point and then from there you join people, right? I've never actually joined a random, so I'm not 100% sure on that. I guess you just say join random, it'll literally just join random. But yeah, I'm glad wow, that voice crack was horrific. But it's nice that my buddies and I have beaten it now, and we're level 30 and like world tier 15, because now we can do we can run the raids on our own and we can grind on our own, so we can like work on getting gear whenever we have time and not just when all of us have time. I have found, at least for me, I've noticed, I can clear like a level 7 raid on my own. I can't clear anything higher on my own though. I think as a group I've been clearing level 9s. Cash Ketchum, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Love the hunt, dude. I'm so excited to be doing this hunt. Like, genuinely, I've been so excited doing this one every time I've started it up. My thumbnail misspelled hunt. Oh, did the old one get put back up? Come on. Thank you for pointing it out. I fixed this. I noticed this a while ago. But YouTube's dumb and remembers streams weird. Thank you for pointing it out so I can fix it. It should be fixed now. Or it should fix in a minute. Your internet is acting oof. Oh no. Made it to Petalbird, got a level 14 Mudkip named it Axel, and a level 13 Hutu named Burb. Nice! Like, have you made it there, or did you, like, get knocked out there? Is it still going? You ever do crazy hunts like this? This is my first one. I started Manaphy, and I had to stop that one. Technical difficulties made my DS capture cards not work together when plugged in, so I can't run that hunt. Plus, admittedly, that hunt is a little bit boring, I find, to stream. But I did start Manaphy. I have 10 Manaphy eggs that I've been using to do that hunt, but I haven't successfully done it yet. And yo, how's it going, Art? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, YouTube's dumb. Yeah, like, I've found sometimes YouTube will just, like... Oh, come on. Like, yeah, like, YouTube remembers my stream settings. It's like, do you want to reuse them? And I say yes. But then it doesn't actually remember them right. You know, things like that thumbnail and whatnot. It's still going. Awesome, dude. Hopefully you make it all the way through. New Rowlet. Oh yeah, you got the new tier of Rowlet there, man. That's awesome. I appreciate the support with it, man. I appreciate all of the Rowlets in chat. Shiny Hunt. Yeah. I noticed that like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I can't believe it's back up there now. Maybe I just chose the wrong like stream to mirror and reuse. Because I remember fixing that back when I like fixed up the description. Is the description fixed up then, or is the description all wrong? No, it has the right description. Yeah, it just decided it wanted to use the old thumbnail. Finished your American Pokemon box shiny surfing Pikachu hunt last year and haven't found another big hunt in the mainstream games since. Dang. That sound like that just seems like an how do you have to do that hunt? Like what's the process for that one? Guess you're really not doing that many dungeons right now. Mostly doing mythic raid on your druid and PvP on your mage. Did an hour and a half of rated 2v2 with a guildmate last night and already got almost 1,000 rating. Nice. Wouldn't want to clog your chat. Apparently you're the first person to do it non-RNG. Oh, nice. Now that grind will become a lot slower. Now that you've reached around the 1,000 mark, but considering your gear is so low, you didn't have a legendary item yet. Hopeful to grind to 1,800. You're doing that for the cool looking armor, right? Is that what's happening with that? So I feel like is this what you? I think this is what you're talking about, like last week sometime, if I'm not mistaken. All right, we've been moving at a pretty average pace on this hunt today. Essentially had to amass 1,500 Mon on 5 separate files for the American Pokemon box, then do a similar hunt to the style of Manaphy in 3rd gen. Like do a similar thing to what Manaphy was in 4th gen, but in 3rd gen. Gotcha. That's exactly it. But how you can't use your druid because you like the cloth set more than the leather set. Yeah. It's way more complicated. I made a whole documentary on it. Then got all the ribbons, never doing an egg hunt. I feel like. Yeah, that sounds intense, man. Like, Manaphy is a significant amount for me already. Just, I need, honestly, the best way for me to go about that would be to get even more DS capture cards. I feel like this just, when it comes to shiny hunting, especially the more complex ones, just having more, like, duplicate systems is always better. You know, like, the more that you can do at the same time. But, for me, the problem, honestly, was that, like, all the encounters were happening, and, like, oh no. Oh no. The speed on this Torchic's terrible. I feel like this doesn't bode well for this being a good Torchic. If it can't run away from stuff in the grass, it means Mudkip might outspeed us for the entire battle. Which is very bad, because it means that we have to get a crit. Or we have to growl well. And also the fact that we're down 3 HP is killer. Extremely bad. And also I walked into a wall, dang it. So expensive for those cards, right? Wish you wouldn't have streamed. You would have streamed the process instead of info videos post hunt. No one cares then. Yeah, I mean, like, it's still extremely respectable to do, and props for doing it. But yeah, like a lot of the community will be like, we can't confirm you did it. Like, we didn't watch you do it. So what's to say you didn't gen it and then go fake document this process, right? But yeah, the capture cards are ridiculously pricey. That's kind of why I'm upset that mine don't play nice together. Admittedly, I think it's because they're not the same model. Like I have a capture card that's like a new 2DS for capturing 3rd gen stuff, and then I have an original DS capture card, and they use like almost identical software but not the same software, so it gets really confused. I have to growl. I won't win if I don't growl. We did outspeed though, so we'll see how this goes. If Mudkip crits, it's over. If we crit, it's even. Which goes to show the predicament that we're... Oh no, it does outspeed sometimes, doesn't it? Come on. No! I'm gonna try that one more time. If we don't get it on the second time, if Mudkip bullies us into submission again, I will just go and battle something and level up. Both mons are now level 16, and Axel is mowing everything down with Mudshot. Nice. That's great, dude. Yeah, so like currently my predicament with Manaphy, and the reason why I'd want more systems for it, is just because the trading of 10 eggs takes for... It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Indeed, man. Indeed, Cash. Yeah, so we just have to actually fight a couple of these battles, level up, then go heal. Then we'll be okay. We just didn't get a good Mudkip here. Or we didn't get a good Torchic here. We're being outsped by a level 3 Zigzagoon, which is never a good sign. Because what we rely on a lot is that Torchic outspeeds Mudkip, like 99% of the time. I guess a little bit less. Probably about 50% of the time, Torchic outspeeds Mudkip. Which basically means the very, very equal damage that we're doing to each other doesn't matter, and it works in our favor. Unless Mudkip, like, crits or something, which does happen. But generally what it comes down to is we outspeed Mudkip, therefore, even if we're at 1 HP going into the final hit, we hit first. Whereas now it doesn't matter. Or we're now that does matter that we have that 1 HP, because Mudkip, in the lower HP, Mudkip switches to outspeeding us. Yeah, he just did 5. Like, that's where it's like, I collected 10, I could probably just do 5 for my hunts for now. But I would like to do all 10. So yeah, I just need to get it set up where I'm doing like 2 sets of 5, right? That's a lot more to manage with the hunt as far as like capturing the right number of Pokemon and doing stuff, but you can do it all like at the same time with those animations running simultaneously, which makes it way nicer. Alright, now that we have the level 6 Torchic, I honestly don't even feel like we need to save here. I still will, but we don't need to. A Boomkin came into the Feral channel in the Druid Discord. Gotta talk smack while they still can. Apparently the Ralts line is white. You thought they were green. It makes sense that they're white because, like, that's the main color of them. The green is definitely more distinctive. It's the accent color on it. The accent color on a neutral Pokemon definitely feels way more important. But yeah, it would be a white Pokemon. Yo, Kevin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Your Riolu and Ditto aren't breeding in Ultra. Is there something you're doing wrong? Can Riolu breed? That would be the question. You might need to use a Lucario. Because sometimes, like, I don't think the baby Pokemon can breed. I don't know if Riolu counts as a baby Pokemon. Yeah, Riolu can't breed. Yeah, like a lot of the baby Pokemon aren't capable of breeding. You have to breed like their evolution down into them. Yeah, baby Pokemon can't breed. They are babies. That would be a little bit weird. Be a little bit messed up. The shiny Dialga keeps hiding in Dynamax raids. That's so unfortunate, man. I hope you find it soon. Man, I'm so glad we got shiny Dialga quick on our channel. Gotta flex a little bit, show off. But, nah, shiny Dialga's great. Hope you get it soon, man. Are you kidding? Why now? Why now? Why you gotta... This capture card's getting on my nerves so much. Why you gotta be like this? I should probably just try, I probably need to try another video cable at some point. Best thing I can do here is like cross my fingers and hope that this is still working properly. Hey, okay, it is. Cool. A newborn level 1 Snorlax can breed though, but not a level 64 Riolu that will live for who knows how long. Yeah, like cut out in the wild. Or even more notably, like a level 1 Snorlax can breed, but like a level 64 Munchlax wouldn't be able to. It's the cable. You would think, Cash. It probably is related to the cable, but unfortunately, I think it's the plug. Yeah, like it's definitely the device disconnecting. That's for sure. But I think, unfortunately for me, it's the port inside the capture card. It's just been a problem with this one. I've tried several different cables, and it just continues to be a pain in the butt. What at this point, honestly, what I ended up having to do was just accept defeat. I bought a PCIe based capture card that I do my main like Switch capture on, and I'm doing like the main Game Boy footage off of right now. But because I have 2 HDMI captures I have to do here, I had to bring the old card back out, which still has issues. Usually it like has issues like right at the start of a stream. It gets really temperamental in the first like 15 minutes or so, and then it like settles down and it works after that. But I moved stuff around my desk, so you know, it got all kinds of upset yesterday. It's how it is. Like the actual inlet on the for the console. Yeah. So it's definitely in. I've tried several different cables, so unfortunately that does make it where the one common factor is the port inside the HD60. And this GameCube is also just... Everything about that bonus disc is ridiculously janky right now. Just like the fact that I have to reboot it every once in a while. And Black Hole Sean, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Alright, let's go ahead and get our name in. You know what I might do sometime this week, guys? I guess this kind of makes it not a surprise stream, but I might just like randomly pop in with a surprise stream on like the members realm. Just messing around. I haven't played much on the Minecraft realm. Excuse me. I haven't played much on the Minecraft realm in the past little bit. So I might hop in. I had a project I was working on in it. I think I need to check in on, I need to fix up, or I need to finish, or something's wrong with it. And I might have to, like, move the whole thing over, like, 20 blocks. So yeah, that's something I might do that later this week. Just like pop in and stream some of that. I haven't been playing I haven't been playing it as much because of Outriders. Like any free time I have with games, I've been playing Outriders the past couple weeks. Play Minecraft? Yeah! Not like super hardcore or anything, but I have like a realm set up for like the channel members and stuff. I played on it a whole bunch when we first created it, and then the past couple weeks I haven't played on it quite as much. So yeah, I'm probably gonna work on that. I've got a couple like farms I've been trying to get fully finished and running. Just like have resources laying around for the bigger redstone type things. So that's usually what I work on. Is monocolor the same as monotypes? No. So the rules of it, Wake can explain a little bit more, but basically the team can be any typing. Just the only thing you have to take care is that all the Pokemon are the same color as listed in the Pokedex. On the sign-up message, Wake kind of explains a little bit more as far as like how shinies are considered in this and some other things, so definitely go check that post out. Pretty sure you just fought Red and Emerald Kaizo. Do they have all the Kanto starters and everything? Everyone, enough laughing at Boomkins, back to math homework. The math homework's going to be about the Boomkins. Nice. Any big servers? No. I usually I play on smaller, like, personal servers, like stuff with buddies from high school or things with like the member realm. Because I generally kind of prefer playing single player. I just tend to not be very motivated to play if I'm playing single player, or I'm not motivated to stick with a world if I play single player. I'll just keep restarting the world. Whereas like on a realm, I don't have the free choice to restart the world, so it makes me just focus more on actually doing stuff. So I like building like redstone contraptions and farms and things like that. It's OU with same color mons. Couldn't open the link in the Discord. Yee. All Kanto starters, Pikachu and Eevee, only spoken ... Oh, that's absolutely red. I just took its time. I didn't mean to hit bag. The Kanto male trainer sprite. I wonder who it could be. Yeah, that's definitely like that's definitely red. What are you talking about, monocolors? So we run community Pokemon tournaments in Showdown over on our Discord. I started streaming them out weekly, or it will be weekly, on Saturdays on YouTube. But like the tournaments run through Discord and everything. And this week's tournament is a monocolor tournament. Basically, your team is built, anything allowed in OU is allowed on this team, but all the Pokemon on the team must have the same like color listed for them in the Pokedex. So like you would build a team that's all blue Pokemon, or all yellow Pokemon, or all pink Pokemon, or all red Pokemon. Just to like mix it up so there's not as much of a meta to build off of. If you have 100,000 Boomkins and the Almighty Blizzard nerfs their best legendary, how many Boomkins do you have left? No restrictions on legendaries, mega, etc. I guess it just goes down to running it as an OU tournament, right? Like, when you're running it as OU, it's only the OU restrictions. Oh, please don't be doing 5 damage. I wasn't paying attention. Dang it. Ah. Dang it. Alright. Alright, I just gotta growl. If I growl, we should be good. I'm gonna pull some of this hair out. It's getting a little tight. Yeah, so from my understanding, and again, Wait can correct me, it's basically Gen 8 OU, but with the monotype restriction on it, as far as like your team has to be monocolor, not monotype, monocolor. Apologies. So like it would be 1v1. Pokemon must still be like OU valid. That's very rude of that Mudkip, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to have to growl it twice. Maybe we can get away with this. We're on equal terms now, but he was growled on first turn, which I think means, yeah, he's not doing 5 damage. We're good. We're good. Be Gen 8 OU. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, so then... That was weird. Didn't mean to do that. So yeah, Gen 8 OU. So basically take the rules of our first tournament we did and mix them with this. And mix them with the monocolor restriction. Alright, and in we go, and with that I'll start up the Jirachi disc and get that disc to the point where it's ready. So it's mashing A on both controllers as fast as I can. There we go, there we go. That I will save. All right. So now we just let the game do its thing here for a minute. There's not much I can do to help this. No speeding it up on my end here. Oh, I do need to check. I haven't paid attention yet. Will it fix the berry glitch? You don't need to update your berry program. Hey, so it doesn't say it failed. It just says I don't need to update it. Cool. Cool. That's nice. It's nice that they accounted for that. Where it just doesn't, like, reattempt to fix it. Or it doesn't just say it failed. It's like, yeah, no, you're good. You're good. It's fixed. Like, it's like, we didn't run it, but you don't need it to be run. So yeah, it's good to see them having covered all their bases with that. And boom, there we go. We got Jirachi. Let's get that flipped around. Just wait faster. Just wait with more intensity. Yeah. Just keep leaning forward in my chair more. Yo, Iggy, welcome to the stream. You want to play Ruby Destiny? You don't have the link. I've never heard of Ruby Destiny. But how's it going, Iggy? Hope you're doing well. Alright, now time to start a new game. Does anyone have any Pokemon trivia in chat? Those are always fun. I always enjoy that. There's so much just waiting faster that has to happen in here. We gotta wait in the truck. We gotta wait for Birch to show up. We gotta wait for Jirachi to spawn in. I'm still very curious how early I could cut off the Jirachi disc and still accept the Jirachi. You know? Because we've had it fail out before. Like, we've had the thing say it failed out before, and like, we'd gone and we checked and it was fine. And we accepted the Jirachi anyway, so I feel like 90% of that's animation, and it's just like a safety buffer that it has. For one, so it can run the berry glitch, and for two, so it can just like give you the Jirachi, like, so it has the animation and it makes sure you get the Jirachi, like, consistently. What is the best Pokemon? There's only one right answer. Well, it's Rowlet. Puffballs United is disappointed in the people who made the Dumb Among Us memes, most likely. Trivia, what Pokemon is Ian receiving for trade with Shiny Jirachi? Nothing. That is a trick question, because I am not trading the Jirachi. The Jirachi is mine. Politoed and Mewtwo are close. What Pokemon's close to both of those? Is my question. Nothing against it or anything. It's just like, nothing against, you know, Politoed or anything, but I don't feel like Politoed and Mewtwo are very similar Pokemon. Trivia question, what is the objective best cat Pokemon? Not at all, just your favorite in your own personal opinion. And why is it Leopard? I don't know, this feels very different from our trivia from last week, guys. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's clearly the legendary Carp Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Ah, yes. If you're a Pokemon gym leader, what type of Pokemon would you use? Sorry if you've asked this before. Probably grass type, just because most of like my favorite looking Pokemon are grass types. Or like, I find that if I had to like try to choose multiple different ones I liked from a type, they would most likely be grass. Okay, the three-headed Magikarp in your profile picture. Oh, is that? Oh yeah, that's what that is. For me, it's like hard to see the profile pictures in the streaming studio window. Ah, dang it. You have to be fighting or flying. Sounds like those are good choices. I was gonna say that's a good way to guarantee that you're like a later stage gym, but that's very wrong. Especially in Johto. Alright, there we go. Would train Shiinotic, Roserade, Serena, Whimsicott, and Lilligant. Good choices, good choices. Be an Ice-type gym leader, and your star Pokemon would be, of course, Alola and Ninetales. Also, the Glaceon, Lapras, Weavile, Frostlass. Nice! Nice, good picks. You've put a lot of thought into this. I can tell. It's cool hearing what people's like gym teams would be, which I guess I kind of also becomes what their like monotype teams would be in a lot of cases. This is gonna be really close. If we knock it out this turn, we're fine, but okay. I was concerned we were gonna leave like 1 HP on the table and it was over. Sometimes it's hard to gauge off that, you know? An Arc Disult 2? Ooh, to make it a full team? Might be the 6th or 5th gym leader. Yeah, I mean with a team of 5 there, yeah, you're very much a mid game kind of gym team. It'd be a water type gym leader specializing in rain, and have a Swampert as your ace. Nice. It'd be cool to see gym leaders set up with some more strategy in future games. If you wanted a full team, you'd use Lurantis. Definitely setting yourself up there, Goldie, as a Gen 7, as like an Alola. Grass gym. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. I like that. 3 Spiritombs with Wonder Garden, 3 Wobbuffets. I don't know if the league would allow you to be a gym leader with that. Excuse me, sorry about that. Alright, let's do this transfer yet again. I'm gonna be honest, I wonder how much of this, like, I wonder if it's been traded already. I almost feel like it's traded already because it drops the do not turn off or do not unplug thing. Granted, the Game Boy still says it, but like the GameCube doesn't. You'll be the Elite Four then. You'll be the league. Snow Warning Alola Ninetales that uses Blizzard. Can't imagine having a Rain Dance on your Shiinotic, because you know you picked the Fire type starter. Don't lie to me. I know you didn't. Yeah, I did not. Outside of this. Outside of Scorbunny and Torchic in this case. What's up, Vanillix? What's Ag? This is more of a flying type trainer than a dragon type trainer. I feel like dragon type gym leaders tend to be like the ones that stray from their typing more than any others. I think that's a reasonable case for Game Freak has kind of gone, this would be a bit OP. Let's tune them down a little bit. Scorbunny was a good choice, of course it was. It was a great choice. You chose Sobble? Gotcha, gotcha. They were all good picks. Throwback to when the final evil name was released for Scorbunny. Yeah, you were quite happy about that one. I wonder why. Hey, Burb's now at Noctowl. Nice, nice. head on up. Now we can head on out. But we gotta look at the TV first. I don't know why, I feel, I got very confused there that, like, we didn't have any, like, panicked music. Still need to get a shiny Scorbunny. I think you were at, like, 1,500 eggs hatched for it. Dang. Haven't hunted for it in, like, a year. Same with my Grookey. That what we started the Grookey back in, like, December of 2019. Why they didn't make Cinderella's firefighting. If they did, they would need to change Emboar to Fireground. Yeah, I mean, I think they got very scared of community backlash to more firefighting types, because they just kept doing them. Which is, like, fair to be upset about. It's like, yo, come on, variety, please. So, like, that made sense from the community side. Yeah, so I think you can honestly even see that in Incineroar. Like, they designed them, and then they saw that, oh, the community's still gonna be upset. Just because we gave them, like, one, like, break from it, like, they're not gonna want another again. Like, you can tell Incineroar was set up to be, like, a firefighting type. And they weaseled out of it with the dark typing. Oh man, I hope this means this is a good Torchic and that's not just a weak Poochyena. Spam B through the next dialogue. There we go. Now I can spam A. Gonna face Roxanne with 2 level 20s and a level 21. Nice. You should have this in the bag, man. Inteleon should be Water Dark and keep Rillaboom's type the same. What is Inteleon's final typing? Because, like, Dark would make sense for it, being, like, all sneaky-like. Unless... Did they choose Ghost? People hated firefighting types for the starters, and then Delphox, who broke that trend, became one of the most hated fire types and starter. I think... Honestly, I think what happened with Delphox is people realized their problem wasn't necessarily with firefighting as a typing, but they didn't like that there was, like, no fire types, like, all fire type starters eventually just become bipedal. Pure water. Oh yeah, then, like, in that case, like, make it, like, Water Dark or Water Ghost. Give it some credit when it's right, yeah. So I definitely think, like, if anything, it was that the design was still bipedal. Bird was the only survivor. No! Oh no, Axel's gone? What did Roxanne have for Pokemon? Roxanne has Nose Pass. Unless she has completely different Pokemon now. Ooh. Well, no, okay, that's a 5-turn. That's a 5-turn hit. It's a 4.5 turn hit, so we're still looking at 5 turns. Yeah, we're still looking at 5 turns. I think we're good here. Pokemon fans are scared of a little furriness. I see. I mean, some of them for sure. I would say I don't personally care. Granted, every single one of the Gen 8 starters ended up being bipedal. But, I think people just kind of wanted variety. It's like, grass types have had Venusaur and Torterra, but then they've also had Sceptile, and, you know, like, there's actually been, like, kind of a bit of a mix. You had Superior, like, which is completely different. It's a snake. You know, like, you have all these, like, different, like, the variety there, and then You have Blastoise and Swampert, and like you actually have like some like very different designs. Or I think a lot of fire types. I can see a lot of the fire types have all been fairly similar. She got Axel with a nose pass, running self-destruct. No. But yeah, I imagine the people who were like completely anti-furry also probably just didn't like the idea of a humanoid fox as a Pokemon. That probably was something that drew a little bit of hate from some like groups. On your shield Nuzlocke, you were barely able to scoop by Nessa with Steenie. Hey, I'm glad you're able to get by it, though. But, oh, it's so sad that Axel went away. I'm so sorry, Wake. Excuse me. I don't know where the yawning's coming from, because I don't actually feel that tired. You beat Nestle, you finally got a Budew to evolve into Roselia. Hey, that's awesome. How'd you come up with that name for Budew? That seems like a random one to me. Alright, we got the Jirachi. Alright, so we got Jirachi. Let's go check it. Let's see if it's shiny. And if it's not, which would be quite rude of it to not be shiny at this point, we'll go around again. After you beat the game, you're going to do a gym leader rematch with her and only bring Burb as vengeance. There you go. Hey, how's it going, Puffin? 112. It's going to happen on 112. Oh, that'd be awesome. We got to try to get to 112 today, then. Your Gen 8 team is oof, but it's going to have some laughs when revealed. Oh, for the monocolor tournament? Heck yeah, dude. I definitely feel like we've sped up the encounters, like, comfortably at this point. We probably are looking at close to 11 encounters per stream as, like, the normal, as opposed to 10. Just as far as I've figured out exactly which buttons to press when. I figured out more of how the Mudkip fight goes. Like, honestly, I can start just, like, ending Mudkip fights extremely early if they become problematic. So, like, I definitely think we can get to 112 today. It'll be the last encounter of the day, but we should be able to get to 112. If we can actually get out of the truck. What's the odds normally? So the odds for Jirachi are 1 in, like, 7,200. I think it's like 7,280 something. Because basically, you know, we're usually, especially with, like, or with these 1 in 8192 hunts, it's rolling the odds of, like, 8 out of 65,000 other numbers on the end of that, 535 or something. This one has 9 out of that 65,000. So it's a little bit more likely to happen just because of the way that the Jirachi is generated from the disc. Luckily, no one died in the Nuzlocke except for Harambe the Lombre. That name is great. Oh no, but I'm so sad that he lost. He was killed by an Arrokuda that didn't let you catch him until someone died. That's so sad. But Harambe the Lombre is a top 10, like a 10 out of 10 name. Burb's already level 26, training up for that Vengeance Wake. Don't say these Pokemon are the color they are, but okay. I'd imagine the Pokedex is just going off of like the color that is the majority color on the Pokemon, even if there's some colors that are more distinctive on them. Like you said, like the Ralts to Gardevoir line, that voice crack, but the Ralts to Gardevoir line being considered white and not being considered green probably just comes down to the fact that like the green is technically more of an accent color, even if like it'd be more apparent. Oh, sweet, this is a shiny nerd hunt. Yeah, it's wonderful as heck. Dude, I'm so excited for this hunt, just in general. I really hope I can get it at some point soon. I've accepted that doing 10 to 11 encounters per stream probably means this is going to take over a year to cap, but man, I'm excited for it. Every time I boot up this hunt, I'm just excited to do it. It's kind of why it like takes up the majority of my schedule every week. Picked up a Geodude and named it Wake. Or not Wake, Dwayne. You are Wake. The Geodude is the rock. Oh no. I'm feeling I actually battle the Pokemon that I encounter before Odale Town. It'll take a minute amount of extra time, but it'll hopefully mean that I am level 6 before I get to May, with no HP lost, therefore making that Mudkip fight a little bit easier. Luck is luck. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, one of the only... the other ones that have been found on stream were like in 6,000, and then another one was in 600. So the odds are like... So far, every confirmed Wishmaker Jirachi has been found under odds. But, you know. Eventually that means someone will have to go over odds for it as well. Alright, so I will battle this one. I won't run from it. I have to say that out loud to make sure I don't run from it. I'm just concerned this Torchic doesn't have very good stats. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, no it doesn't. Having 2 Poochyens in a row that we don't even get like close to yellow on the first hit is concerning. So yeah, that right there was worth it, because I think no matter what we were gonna have to battle that Mudkip a few times, so doing a couple battles here isn't bad. I actually am gonna get that second battle here. Regice Giggles. Man, that Regice is gonna haunt me for forever, man. And Regigigas isn't being any nicer. I'm still going for that one. We passed 5,000 on it. We're about to hit the 4 times odds mark. It's just, it's crazy. Hope soon you can get back into the excitement of shiny hunting. Although hopefully your upcoming birthday stream this Saturday will prove helpful in that. So you're going back for hunting for that. Heck yeah. I absolutely believe that just getting back into it and doing a hunt is the biggest way to motivate yourself to keep doing it again, because yeah, I took the break from streaming just in general for a while and would only pop back in and like stream some Mario or something for every once in a while and then pop back out. But one of the things that got me the most motivated to keep streaming shiny hunting was just streaming shiny hunting again. I was like, oh yeah, this is why I did this. Like, it's just so much fun to do that. Remember you have a Galarian Meowth in the box named War. Don't think you'll ever touch a GameCube hunt ever again. Yeah, man, if you did that Pokemon box hunt, yeah, I don't blame you. I have some reasons for keeping the GameCube around even when I'm done hunting on it. I have other things that should be able to hunt on it, but I gotta get those working. Some of the USM Legends can be really stubborn, right? Like, some of them are really nice. Like, I got Ho-Oh in 32 encounters. But yeah, then Regice goes on for almost 10,000. Regigigas is over 5,000. Regigigas is over halfway to Regice, and I didn't want to think about that, but I just thought about that now. Like, man, we're over halfway to Regice. That's crazy. That right there is insane to me. Not saying getting a shiny Liepard would get you excited for a badge quest again, but like getting a shiny Liepard would get you excited for a badge quest again. Understandable. Use a random letter generator to determine the first letter of your mon's name. It's a rule in this Nuzlocke. Ah, interesting. Some extra challenge to it. Also, yikes. This is a very close battle. Given that I am a full level higher than this Mudkip, this Torchic has terrible stats. Like, that level up was 100% necessary. I'm glad I did that. Because it made that hunt way faster. 76, 67 for your Regirock. Yeah, man. Eliki gone crazy too. What are you up to for Eliki now? Like, are you in the 4,000s or are you way higher? You're probably way higher than that at this point. But yeah, how many encounters do you got for that? I'm honestly okay with accepting this Regigigas going on for a while, seeing as I got my Regidrago in 1600. Like, I can't be too upset. I can't be too upset about having bad luck with a couple of the Regis, when I'm one of the few people who actually got Regidrago under the odds that we all thought were the odds at the time. You'll hunt Registeel to see if he's nicer. It's at 7650. It's about to become your longest Regi hunt, man. That's insane. And it's rough too having the switch encounters be that much longer no matter which way you do it. I wish the Gen 8 games had a proper soft reset method. And like you weren't having to reboot the game each time or have to do runaways, which means those aren't bad, but when the soft resets are faster and they're like not even proper soft resets and they still take a good chunk of time, that's just what makes the hunt more painful. Poipole was 18 soft reset. They're shockers. I wish my Poipole was that fast. Poipole was another one of my problematic hunts. It took me a good chunk of time. It's 7669 for Eliki, dang. Oh, that's when it's gonna happen. Just long enough to become the longest Regi hunt. So it just wants those honors. After that, it's fine. You can catch it, but it just wants to be a pain in the butt that long. If you had a quick soft reset method in Sword and Shield, it would make a massive difference. Wonder if it's modifiable. It'd be nice. Yeah, I don't know. I assume that the soft resetting is pretty baked in, like pretty deep in the game as far as getting the game to reboot itself without relying on the switch menus. I guess that might take some work, but man, I wish it was a thing. Because that genuinely would make it so much faster. Because I think my goal when I was doing Regidrago was to pull off, I think, 150 encounters per stream in a 2-hour stream. So you're talking like 45 seconds per encounter, which is just it's not that much slower than like it's not like it's multiple times longer than a Gen 7 Ultra Wormhole soft reset, but it's longer. It's notably longer. Like that extra 15 seconds per encounter, just you feel it. You feel it. I could almost get 300 encounters in per stream with Ultra Wormholes, but there's no way you can pull that off with at least the length of my streams. You can't pull that off. Yeah, you just can't pull that off with the Switch soft resets. I think Monster Hunter has it. Not sure though. Yeah, so like, so I guess yeah. In that case, it's definitely possible. At that point, it just comes down to would you be able to implement that into a game that's already released? Because that would be such quality of life improvement. Just being able to hit a button combination and the game resets. Like, That's been a thing in every Pokemon game. I don't know why they took that out. Because it's not like... Because you could almost have made the argument, like, if you were looking at, like, the DS games or the Game Boy games, that, well, there was no method of, like, leaving the game and restarting it without power cycling the system before. But the 3DS had that. Theoretically, like, the 3DS hitting the home button and closing the software and opening the software again is just as clunky as the Switch one. So I don't know why they took it out for the Switch for the Gen 8 games. Oh dang, Regirock's the longest of all time, which means that Reggie Eliki might be getting to that, man. Dang. I've got the Charmander hunt as a buffer to keep my longest hunt of all time way out there. Hopefully I should never come across that with any newer gen hunts. Eliki just wants to be a pain in the butt just until he gets that record, you're sure of it. Yeah, of course. Like, if it's gonna be hunted, it may as well go down in, like, history for the channel. Magma of almost 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit courses through its body. When it grows cold, the magma hardens and slows it. Which mon is this? Huh, alright, I'm guessing, like, a big rock Pokemon. That'd be my assumption. Is it Torkoal? Or no, or Camerupt? Maybe? I don't know, the magma flowing through it makes me want to say like a super rocky Pokemon. It's gonna be some Pokemon that's like not anywhere in the front of my head to think about though. Magcargo, ooh, yeah, good choice, good choice. That makes sense. It basically has magma in its name, almost. Oh, is it Slug? If you say close, is it Slugma? Hey, you're back. Welcome back, Vanillix. What's going on, man? I saw you come in and post egg earlier and then leave. So hopefully everything's good for you, man. Trying to super speed run these encounters now. Gotta try to get to 112 before the end of the stream. Puffin said it would be shiny, so we gotta get there. So I'm not sure how okay this Torchic is, but I wasn't paying that much attention, so I'm just gonna run with it. If we get absolutely whooped against Mudkip the first time, we'll go back around and fix it up. You missed it. Last comment, please. Which comment? Alright, let's hope this goes well. I probably should have growled it. We do only have 19 HP. Ooh, yeah, we only have 19 HP, which is unfortunate. But we got a crit. I think that might make us, that might set us up well. We're probably going to win this, assuming Mudkip doesn't crit this turn. Even if it did crit that turn, it probably wouldn't have taken us down. So, yeah, awesome. It's normal. Peter got it. Yeah. Dialga's being stubborn. Still not shiny. Hey, man. You'll get it soon, dude. You'll get it soon. The stubborn shinies are real, but they're satisfying when you find them. Got Kaizo, Nuzlocke, ended it. Rust Turf. No! Were you trying to save Pico? No, that's so sad. The crit lip. Yes, we need some kind of mud crit emote. We need a Rowlet emote. We gotta get these things figured out. Pokemon was used solely to enrage the player and was considered unkillable in Gen 3 and can't even be countered by Shedinja. Hint, it's a common strategy that's only used to troll players for fun. And I would have gone with Shedinja, because that's when you can set up and if you pass it sturdy. Becomes like literally invincible. We're trying to save Pico. No! It was a noble effort. It was a noble effort to be the loss. But man, that stinks, dude. It was an Aqua Grunt that had both ice and water types, perfect counter Burb and Twain. Dude, that's rough, man. That's really rough. It's not Shedinja. Dang, Shedinja can't counter Shedinja. Or it can, I guess. I guess it can if it's not the answer here. Yeah, see, I don't know why every once in a while that one does that thing. It just reboots on itself. I don't know if it's like a bad disc read or what it is, but it just reboots. Sometimes it doesn't read the disc properly when it does it. Sometimes it just boots right back into the game, no problem. I don't know what's up with it. It makes you want to get a GameCube? Heck yeah, dude. I'm so glad I got these. Once I did once. Sometimes YouTube's weird like that. There have been a couple times people have posted and like had their comments post multiple times. Sturdy Shedinja can be defeated with some moves and with struggling. Ah, true, good point. Whoop, I almost messed that up. Assumed Wonder Guard Sableye. I don't think that's a Pokemon Wake. It might be a Digimon, but it's not a Pokemon. Just remember the NPC in Blackthorn City. They want you to give a specific Dragonair, and they'll trade you a Dodrio. Seems like the GTS is leaking into the games. It was actually just foreshadowing. They knew what the GTS would be like. In later gens, yes, Sableye is an invincible. Really? I guess that's why that's like banned in Showdown. Said Sableye like everyone else was. Hey, I mean, if everyone else is gonna get it right, may as well get it right with them. Yes, I don't know what the answer is to that one, Juan. I think the answer is Sableye. Wake said Glock 19. He did say it, yes. Alright. Maybe we can just get a shiny Torchic? Nope. Nope. That'll have to be its own hunt someday if we don't get it in the middle of this Jirachi hunt. I also need to hunt for Mudkip. That's something that has to happen. Alright, and off we go. I don't think we need to do any extra battling for this one. I didn't see anything offensively bad against that first Poochyena. I think we took it down in 2 hits, which means like we're at least doing okay. Shiny rate for Hatchmons in Gen 2 was 1 in 6853 due to math in the code. Yes, there is math in the code. And also, 1 in 5 people believe the statistic if you make it believable enough. The answer is a Fear Aron with a Shell Bell, level 1 Endeavor Sandstorm setup. Yeah, we had one of those in our tournament. That I participated in like the same week as our first tournament we ran on the server. Yeah, one of the guys who made it to the finals had that set up, but it couldn't hold on in the end. But it was just obnoxious for several turns. The Diet Coke? What about a Diet Coke? Imagine being blacked out with a shiny Torchic. I mean, you get to keep the Torchic. Okay, so I have to growl now. It's impossible for me to win if I don't growl. Fortunately for me, I was able to get off 1 non-growled attack, which puts me at a significant lead over this Mudkip. Since it's going to be doing 3 to 4 damage each turn, we've got a good chunk of time here. Yeah, so it's stuck doing 3 damage. We're doing also probably about 3 or 4 damage per turn, but we got the first like 5 damage attack off. And Sans, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And there we go. Down goes the Mudkip. We're getting a lot better at that fight. I think I'm understanding a little bit more about it and what needs to be done to just make sure it goes well. As much as you can understand a like fairly just RNG fight. I don't know if Fear Aron with a Shell Bell level Endeavor setup sounds like it could be a fast food order, so you added on a Diet Coke. Aha, I see. I mean, if you could give it a Diet Coke, sure. But yeah, it sounds like one of those really big orders that, like, people try to justify with a diet soda at the end. Like, if you like diet soda, that's fine. go for it, but like, it's not that much healthier. You should be liking it for its like different taste. Alright, we're almost there, we're almost there. Boom, now we can save. Yeah, we're really speeding this up. I think before we were getting like 7 to 9 minutes on the save at this point. So we've got that down to 6 minutes now, consistently. I think the only thing to really be worried about for us at any point in these hunts now is Mudkip critting. Which is an inevitability. Like, we're just going to have it where like one Mudkip we get crits us several times. And just becomes a pain in the butt for us. But overall, it won't be bad. I don't think it'll be bad. We're definitely gonna hit the 112 encounters. Puffin called 112. We'll see if we get it. What's your favorite method and game for shiny hunting? I would have to say SOS in Pokemon Sun. It's just the one I've done the most of, and I really enjoy it. I can always go back to that one and just like do that casually on its own. I love streaming it. I need to do some streams of SOS hunts. I want to finish up the Regigigas first, but like I don't know, depending on what Regigigas does, I might not do that. I might just like do some SOS hunting anyways. I want to do some SOS hunting. I also do enjoy the Dynamax adventures. That's really fun to do with you guys, like having something that's more interactive like that. I want to try getting into Dexnav. I want to do some Dexnav hunting. I want to get the National Dex in Gen 6. I am working on that, like trying to do it solo with my 4 cartridges and my like multiple DSs. I'm trying to do it solo. Just like be able to say I did that National Dex solo. It's going to be such a massive undertaking though, so I'll take some time. Hashtag full odds, best odds. Respect to that for sure. I'm a fan of the efficiency that comes with doing it through methods. But yeah, massive respect to full odds hunters, like to consistent full odd hunters. There's a move that causes a Pokemon to raise its sprite, that causes its sprite to rise up a pixel. And can be done on an Umbreon fighting and Slowpoke healing itself. What's the move that causes the Umbreon to move a pixel up? I forget, but it's like a move that does like squishiness, right? Is it Facade? I feel like it might be Facade. Because I've heard of this one. I've seen this glitch in action. Like, not personally, but like I've seen instances of this glitch happening. I've seen demonstrations of it. It's really interesting. With the discussions of gym leaders earlier, if the competitive scene grows enough in Discord, maybe we could set up a gym challenge with some. Yo, that'd be dope. That'd be really cool. Like if we managed to have like big enough tournaments, we could kind of like we could try to set that up. I imagine there's someone out there who's like rigged up a whole system for it and everything already, and like could make it work. But yeah, like basically like winners of certain larger tournaments put their teams up there as like being gym leaders and people can fight them. That'd be cool. Facade, yo, Potato, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Is that a Tom Scott reference? What would have been a Tom Scott reference out of that? I'm lost. If somebody watches Tom Scott, I'm lost. Alright, I gotta get better at ending that dialogue just in time. Now I can just spam through this. And Nuzlocke, here's your team, Liar, Zanopt, Killer, Ant, Boopus, and Spoop. Nice. Yeah, Killer's supposed to be Killer, yeah, but it wouldn't let you make that name, would it? Or I guess did you just happen to roll a C, so you just named it that, so you could still call it Killer. Alright, how much damage are we doing here? That's not bad, that's not bad. We can probably get away with going into Mudkip with this. We have 20 HP. So we're not too terribly specced out. That's not, it's from his what counts as a word video. Ah, okay. Oh, but yeah. Oh, it is? Okay, yeah. So that's a very random one to, like, have also gotten. Yo, how's it going, Sour Apples? Haven't had luck for Shiny Rookity. So you're trying to hunt Shiny Dreepy at the moment through Masuda. Best of luck with that. An easy one. How long can Jirachi stay awake before taking a long nap? I don't know, everyone. Can you figure that one out? I won't guess because I'll get it wrong and I'd be embarrassed on my Jirachi stream. Probably because it's being said in the summary of the Pokemon we keep looking at. Man, Tom Scott videos are good. I recommend them to everyone. Go check them out. They're like, most of his videos are like short and sweet and like have just enough like little like fun trivia education in them. And then some of his videos are like massively long and these super big projects, and it's really impressive the amount of work he can put into it all. Only have 2 rows of eggs left now, so hopefully you get the luck before you have to mass release on home. Best of luck, man. It's either 2,000 years or 1,000 years. I think that's how long it sleeps. I don't think that's how long it's awake. But yeah, it's the Millennium Pokemon. It's like it's a... Or like, that was its whole thing, right? It was like in the movie that's like here, it's like the Millennium Comet or something. It's 1,000 year sleep, yeah. Ooh. Ah, come on, why you gotta growl, man? So I have to growl in response. That should cut down the difference between us, so comparing our damages now... Ooh, we're really not doing a lot here. I could probably cut my losses here, but I'm kind of just, like, gambling on a crit. Which we got! See, kids, gambling's good. Don't clip that. Because the X is a letter guarantee, guarantee named them on Znapt, and boom, you got X for the Badoo. Nifty. Is it a Fortnite? Is it 4 score and 7 years ago? That's a famous line related to time. Yep, a fortnight do be 2 weeks. The Gen 3 music is just magnificent. Reading a French accent and you'll get the reference from a game. I don't get the reference from a game, I just get the reference in general. Clip it, clip it, clip it. See, I gotta be a bad influence every once in a while to make sure my videos aren't labeled as for kids. Alright, let's save. 7 days, okay. Cool. Alright, wow, guys, we actually have genuinely sped up the Jirachi process here. by a significant amount. Because we were getting an 11th encounter in today. That's the second stream in a row where we've done that, when previously we were like going well over on the we were going well over like the normal like 2-hour time. Who all is hunting? So I'm looking up a raid target, guys. Can I see some raid hype in the chat here? We're going to raid someone at the end of this stream, which will be right after we encounter this 112th Jirachi. So hopefully we can raid someone. Ooh, we got Tuxedo Greg. Possibly I'm going to refresh the page, see what the stream looks like. Heck yeah. We're going to raid them. They're hunting for Galarian Zigzagoon. And they got 2 viewers at the moment, so let's show them some love. It's a great Pokemon, a great hunt to do. So yeah, let's definitely watch them. Or go raid them. See if Puffin's right. Yeah. I'm glad we were able to get to it, because generally 11 encounters had been pretty ambitious to get done in a single stream. Raid hype, heck yeah. Canonically, Znopt is Liar's son in your Nuzlocke. Alright. Raid hype! Yes! Alright. Let's check the summary here. And it do not be shiny, unfortunately. But guys, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. Thank you to anyone that liked, anyone that subscribed. And just a big thank you, as always, to everyone for hanging out in chat and talking with us. Having just a generally good time. It's always fun hanging out with you guys. We'll be back on tomorrow with more Jirachi hunting. Maybe we can get even faster and we can do 12 encounters per stream. Yeah, because that'd be ideal. If we could get one like consistently every 10 minutes, that would be amazing. And also it would fill up the last like 5 minutes here that I am not really filling up. But yeah, we're going to raid Tuxedo Greg hunting for the shiny Zigzagoon. So thank you guys so much for watching the stream. And I will catch you all in the next one. So until next time, take care.